I am your host, Echo Fan Grey Wolf. And I wasn't gonna make any videos. It took me a minute. It's almost like damn time is it? It's almost 1 a.m. on Saturday. So that means it's technically Sunday. And I got things to do in the morning and I'm gonna need help getting these grass and stuff. Push it out. I'm sorry for yawning. I'm about to bed down. But I want you guys to really think about this weekend and how busted up the Supreme Court has done to us all. I want you to think about our future. I want you to think about who you are in love with, because I am a product of interracial marriaging. The woman that I want to marry, who doesn't know I exist, the flawlessly beautiful and dangerously sexy Zeta Zhang, I want to marry her. I've told her plenty of times on TikTok and Instagram that I'm going to marry you or die trying. So when I think about that and how all our rights are being taken from us, and because of her ethnic background, you know, it worries me that she would never be able to. Let's say, for the sake of argument, that my dreams came true, or are coming true, or when my dreams come true, that this is the possibility of I finally get everything I want, and on my wedding day, the courts come in and say, no. America is not built on taking our dreams from us. It was supposed to be built on taking and giving yourself dreams. Which is why everybody always wants to immigrate here. Now you're going to hear a lot of people say this, and I can't say this because, like most people, I'm biologically connected to America. Alright? Let me explain that, because this video is kind of difficult. You know, I'm biologically connected to this land. I am indigenous by blood. Now, literally, we have native blood in our family coursing through our veins. So people are always saying, if you don't like America, leave. Where? Where am I going to go? I could probably go to Canada. If a First Nations tribe will take me, I can probably go there. They can clearly look in my face and see that I am mixed native. But where am I going to go? See, other people having other ethnicities can probably return back to their roots if they really wanted to. Girl in question? Yeah, but she was also born here. So, by legal rights, she's an American citizen. I'm an American citizen. I'm trying to get my native citizenship, which is when the Echo Fan Grey Wolf will be my legal native name. If I got anything to do about it, that's what it's going to be. That way I can get an Echo Fan Grey Wolf ID and keep my government James Williams Jr. ID. So I necessarily will not be two people, but I will have two names. Just like most Chinese Americans can have an American name and a Chinese name. Therefore. So I'm going to go by that rule and say, well, I can have an American name and a native name. My native name will be Echo Fan Grey Wolf because I wasn't born on a reservation, so I have the right to choose my name. Alright? Now, here's the thing. I literally can't move to another country. People will say, well, you can go back to Africa because you're half black. Well, when I was a teenager in high school, Africans said that I wouldn't survive there because they don't like mixed people. So I took that to heart and said, don't worry, you will never see my mixed ass in Africa unless there's a paycheck involved. In other words, if I were making a movie and having a career that made me go to Africa so that I could be doing whatever I'm doing, and then I'm coming right the fuck back home. And they could say, well, you have white, so you can go to any European country. Fuck that. If the Europeans here in America barely like me, why the fuck would I want to go some damn where else? And then they'd be like, well, America's the only place where people of color are dastardly ostracized. I said, that may be a half-truth. Maybe it's a half-truth. But it's not the whole truth. What I will say is true that America is probably the most racist country in the world. Y'all just ain't never noticed it because you're not the part of the racists that are calling out racism, and you're not a part of the racists that are the victims of racism. Now a lot of that shit's changing. It's always a back and forth. But the fact of the matter is, if your skin tone is brown, people want you to go down. And not in a sexual way. They just want you to be dead or gone. And with this Roe versus Wade overturning thing, they're taking away everything. And we have allowed this shit to happen. We literally have allowed this shit to happen because we, the people, are supposed to be in control. They work for us. Which means we probably can get a couple of people fired. So when it comes down to it, y'all need to vote. You really need to vote. I don't want to go too deep into my feelings because I know I'll start swearing, and I don't want to do that. I want to be happy. I want to be successful. At this moment, I'm only successful at school, with the exception of this math class, which I have to donate this whole next week and next month to getting this done right, so that I can at least get a C in this class, so that I can pass and graduate. Period. I don't learn like other people. I'm not stupid. I'm not exceptionally smart. But it also depends on the situation. I'm a common sense genius. Math, not so much. English, history, well, history is my favorite subject. So I'm fairly decent in history. English, I'm fairly decent in English. English is not that hard. It's just that I have dyslexia, and reading's a little bit of an issue. But I'm good. I can read enough to survive. I can read enough to get a job. I can count money enough to survive. I can count money enough to survive. I don't do math very well, but I can count 5 20s is $100. 5 $100 bills is $500. You get the gist. America is supposed to be the country of dreams. And it really works for everybody that's not born here. It does work for the rich that are born here because they hold all the cards. It does work for the ones who get rich because they hold all the cards. But the people who struggle, the people who can't be seen, the actors that you look past and force us to have to keep washing dishes as we chase our dreams, we're the ones that struggle. I'm part native. I can't go anywhere. This is my home. America. Rather it be at the top or the bottom. Rather it be Central America, Mexico to South America. Rather it be South America. I am native by blood. And I have no other place to go. America is where my blood boils. It is where my blood exists. It is where my family is buried. All of them that aren't dead will be buried here. Unless we die in a foreign country. America needs to pray. More than anything else. Even if you don't believe in God, which I do, we need to pray. I don't throw my religion down anybody's faces though. But I will say this. To whatever you believe in, we need to pray. And women, y'all need to pray. Y'all need to pray that the women in power wake the hell up and start doing their jobs and stop forgetting that they're females. Because you sit at the table with men doesn't mean you're a man. You're still an object to them. Remember that shit. Your life matters not to them. But convincing you to vote for them doesn't make you one of them. It makes them turn that knife that they put in your back just a little bit further to the right. Maybe the left. Maybe they're constantly jabbing you. Thank you for watching. I am Echo Fan Grey Wolf. Be seeing you.